It's blown my mind.
I gotta get the show, man.
The Reverend Angel just explained to me that if you are nice to rats,
happy birthday.
You know, rats, right? Everybody's hanging out with these things. If you're nice to rats and you pet them and feed them, the Reverend Angel just said they will try to groom you.
Yeah.
And the reason that that's so, I never pronounce this word correctly. Prescient? Is that right, Shamrock? I got an English guy here. The reason that's so prescient is because that Russell Brand situation. And the question is, who's the fucking rat in that deal?
Yeah.
Who's the rat? I got a funny feeling. I'm not going to comment. That's a funny feeling I have. I'm not going to comment. I don't want to get in no trouble. We try to do it right here. We're a church. Yes, in the back.
I have a fun scientific side note about rats.
Oh, please take a microphone. Don't just, no.
Rats can
don't scream it. No, if you're going to say something, you need to get on the mic here. I know this is an unusual start to the show, but anyway.
Sorry.
All right.
Scientists who were studying rats accidentally discovered and then tested using the scientific method after they accidentally were like, wait, is this what we think it is? They found that rats can be tickled, and they laugh.
Okay, they do laugh. I've had rats that laugh. All right. Anyway, Cowboy, you have a thought on this? Cowboy, everybody.
Well, one thing about a rat. If you're nasty to a rat, you'll start chewing and biting on your clothes and things like that. So the best thing for you to do not cuss one of them.
Thank you, Cowboy. We've all learned a lot tonight. And that's our show. Thank you and good night. Thanks for coming out.
Best show ever! Also known for President Russell.
Yeah. You know those clubs where you come out, you spend all your money, and people are so nice to you? Everything's going great. You're like, this is the best club I've ever been to. And then come 1:30, the lights come up, you see how ugly everybody is, and the people running the club go, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out! And apparently those clubs do really well in Gainesville. I'm not sure why people keep coming back to those clubs. But anyway, we don't do that here. You need to get the fuck out now. It's nowhere near closing. You said, the fuck out of here and never want to see you again. We've had enough of your money, enough of your fun. All right, anyway, just want to mention all the bubbles you see tonight are from the Bubble Store, $1, the dollar store right down here by the Publix. These bubbles claim to smell like various fruits. No, not like Liberace and shit. I mean like various fruits, you know, oranges, lemons. And they don't smell like anything except the plastic container that they came in, and that's why they only cost $1 at the dollar store. However, we have upgraded our bubbles. Anybody sitting in the front row knows this. We drop a little LSD into the bubbles, and if you catch them in your mouth, the show is way better. Just letting you know. So,
You're saying to sit in the front seat?
I'm saying drugs are good. Human beings are self-aware chemical interactions. Say no to drugs, say no to life. I'll take your tips now. Pass that around. Okay, you don't have to do that. Nobody's gonna eat. Holy shit, there's $1 in there. Fuck me. 25% of a PBR coming my way. Happy birthday, Shamrock McShane, ladies and gentlemen. One of the preeminent. I feel like George Washington. Shit. I don't know if I'll be able to get out of this position.
No.
One of the preeminent actors of our generation, and I wish I was joking when I say that, but Shamrock, it's an honor and a pleasure to know you. And if you got a free beer already on the house, somebody ought to buy him one. I know you only want one. I know you're not a heavy drinker like I am. Daryl out a shot of 151 in Turkey with a floater of Georgia corn liquor. All right, let's get going. I'm just drinking PBR. Oh, by the way, this is the show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start out a little differently tonight. I happen to know one of the best dressed motherfuckers in all of Gainesville. And he happens to be one of our cast members. And he's adorable. He's just adorable. Normally he would sleep through the show and we'd have to wake him up to tell us anything. But he looks asleep. You are...
Could you call me on later, please?
You know, fuck you, man. What a hassle, this guy. I don't even want to know what you're wearing now. Yes, I'll call you later.
Someone more enjoyable.
Just go to bed. All right. Well, that didn't, the new beginning of the show I had planned, it's not going to happen.
Next.
By the way, this is the most notorious and longest lived show of Gainesville's history. I love saying it. I love saying it, even though it makes me old, that this is the longest running open mic live variety show in all of America. I know it's true. I read it on Google.
Yes.
Now, you may not believe me, but you can totally Google this show. Somebody Google this show right now. Thank you very much. It's 2/3 of a PBR, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Alex.
Just wanted to show my appreciation.
No, you're helping me out. You really are. I really need this liquor. But anyway, yeah, if you Google the show, you can look it up. You're not preparing to leave, are you? I see you. I know exactly who's here. Huh?
I'm expecting a healing tonight from this.
Holy moly, that's a lot of money. Put that in my pocket now. Don't look at this, Reverend. We'll take care of it. This one. Okay, but if you are leaving, look it up on Google. If you're coming to the front, oh, okay, you can leave if you drop some money in the bowl. Here we go.
I leave.
Holy ham sandwiches. Well, I think we just paid our rent for the year. Thank you. We're not used to that kind of money. Where are you from? I know you're not from Gainesville. You're from Gainesville? You got that kind of change to throw around?
I perform any other night but here.
I'm not sure what you're saying. Is that like you will never perform here? Is that what you're saying?
You perform anywhere but here.
Is that what she said?
Any other night but this night.
But this night. Well, I don't blame you. I wish I didn't have to be here too. I get what you're saying.
I was just tipping you as a joke, but it set off a little cavalcade of tipping.
Actually, I'd like to hire you for $2 to do that because it sets the bar and people go and they're like, well, I guess we're supposed to do that.
Every shot I ever cleared.
Yeah, no, that's it, yeah. Let me get 151 and turkey with a floater of Everclear. We have one of those right now.
Let's make this thing real.
And pour a little jaundice on top of it. Just made me. All right, so we probably ought to do entertaining things now at this point, is what I'm thinking. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage to see what he's wearing. Oh, he's out. All right, he's not going to do it.
All right,
All right.
I'll do it.
You will do it? Hang on, let me get your theme music. I have this all prepared. You guys are going to love this theme music. I worked real hard to not download anything new. Matter of fact, I can't because this thing is so broken and janked out. I dropped this in the bathtub, and I've also dropped it several occasions. It's totally tore up. It's an iPad, and I used to be able to drag my finger across it without bleeding from the shattered glass. But at this, yeah, but at this stage of the game, if you want to use this thing, you got to pay. You know what I mean? Anyway, weirdly, it still works. And so, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Michael Garvin, the best dressed of all the Tabernacle deacons. Let's welcome him to the stage to open the show. Hey, there he is. Hey, oh,
You'll have to forgive me. I normally get a nap in before I do this, and I'm not used to doing this before midnight. So I'm off balance here.
that's what we do.
And I didn't expect that.
That's what we do here.
I didn't expect that.
Good.
So, aren't you supposed to introduce me, Tom?
Sure.
Hey, you gotta say the thing.
Sure.
You get to do the thing.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Minister of the Interior and the best dressed of the deacons, the one, the only, Michael Garvin. Give him a round of applause. Michael Garvin, everybody. How about that? Look at that guy.
I'm wearing Italian shoes again.
Yeah!
Loafers that came from a friend who got too fat. They're probably from the early 1980s, which means they're actually shoes. The slacks are cotton and linen together,
Is this the show?
so they violate Leviticus, where you cannot blend fabrics together, but at least wool is not involved. The shirt, I'm happy to announce, is entirely linen, and therefore acceptable to Orthodox Jews. You might notice around my neck I'm wearing a cotton handkerchief by Lloyd's of London. No, I didn't buy it. The jacket is a departure. It's all hemp. The entire thing is hemp. The entire thing is hemp. Hemp actually was completely legal in this country till 1938. Almost all rope in this country was made of hemp. The fabric, the strands of the fabric are about 8 times as strong as even linen, and linen's even stronger than cotton. The handkerchief is also linen with paisley, which, despite its name, is not from Scotland. It's thought to come from India, or perhaps even Mesopotamia. According to some Baptists in Mississippi, it's demonic. No, I'm serious. The Baptists they're not right. You know, they don't drink, they don't dance. My face is not real either. It's plaster of Paris. Made it myself today.
Looking good, Michael.
Thank you, Tom. Let's move on to the second part.
Okay. By the way, I would just like to let everybody know that I was raised a Southern Baptist and nobody drinks more than me. So I don't know what you're talking about, Michael. I think some of what you say, I'm starting to think some of what you say is bullshit. I'm just starting to think that.
Tom, that's why you can't drink. You can't hold your liquor.
I can hold my liquor. I can hold my liquor and I can bite my snakes. I've eaten more snakes in this bar. All right, let's move on. And now, ladies and gentlemen, some of you came in here pretty stupid, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But we can let you go out of here really smart. Because you will learn, even though it's free to get in here, you will learn something worth the price of admission you paid to get in if you ask Michael the right question. So now I give it to you, the audience, to ask Michael any question. Please do it in the proper format. I'll give you an example. Hey Michael, jelly beans.
They'll give you diabetes.
Okay, see? Hey Michael, what's going on with the railroads?
Yeah, I love railroads.
See what I mean? Thank you, Michael. And so, you gotta ask it in the right format, or otherwise you're not gonna get an answer out of Michael. So let's go ahead into the studio audience. We have microphones that are not connected by any cables, so we can totally do all kinds of crowd work. All kinds of crowd work to the newbies. All kinds of crowd work. Hey, this is the mayor of the Tabernacle Hedonism, by the way. And this fella, whose name escapes me, also ran for mayor of Gainesville, Florida. Fact on the record, you can Google that. That's how I know it's true. What do you have to say to Michael?
Hey, Michael. Treacle. Treacle.
Treacle, Michael. Treacle. That's the right format, so I don't know why you're hesitating.
Well, I don't have a microphone and I don't want to...
Oh, right, I have the microphone. Okay, let me bring that back for Michael. We only have one microphone that goes out into the audience, ladies and gentlemen. We're a cheap show. And Michael, the question was, treacle.
They're better fried.
Thank you, Michael. All right, let's go on to the next question. Yes, we have a question in the back here. El Candro, what's your question for Michael?
Michael, how can Lorraine Borbert be healed of her animated personality problem?
Hey, let's let's take another question, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody have a question?
Who the hell is that?
That doesn't matter, the format was wrong. Yes.
Hey, Michael,
Yeah, right.
the aliens were confirmed real? Question mark.
The aliens are confirmed real, what you said?
That's what NASA said.
Oh, real?
Question, are you asking if, okay, now that, I'm gonna need new batteries for this microphone. You're asking if the aliens were confirmed as real? Is that what you're asking? Okay, Michael's opinion on whether the scientists confirmed it or not. So we're getting an opinion on a scientific fact that has not been revealed. Michael?
So Ryan, I don't know what the scientists are saying, but there's absolutely no evidence of any life outside of this one.
Thank you. Thank you. I know that's sad to hear, everybody. I'm gonna switch microphones. Yeah, we need better questions, better batteries, better bubbles. So apparently we actually do have two microphones, and we could have made this a lot easier on you all. But instead, oh, I see, all right. It's all right, I've got a box of microphones here, hold on. It's kind of funny when we run out. Stand by. Can't stop the Tabernacle. All right, let's move on. Microphone number 3 in the back. Oh, in the front. Okay, yes. And your question. Here we go. Michael, your next question. Reform Judaism?
Reform Judaism?
Is that what Reform Judaism is the question? Reformed Judaism. Michael, hang on. I'll bring you the microphone. So we don't have another microphone for two people to be able to interact on the stage. Reform Judaism, Michael.
It's not my place to reform Judaism. Okay, let's have another. Let's have another. Joyce.
Yeah.
Joyce.
Railroads and the consistency of sour cream.
Excellent question. By the way, it just occurred to me that I don't actually have to go out there and do anything. You can just scream your question.
Joyce, I want you to know that those two are absolutely inextricably connected.
Thank you for acknowledging
Okay.
that.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, we gotta have a good question here. We have to have something here. You there?
Yes, what's your question? Hey, Michael, what about taxes?
Taxes, Michael! What the fuck is going on?
Okay, without taxes, we wouldn't even be here. I mean, without taxes, there'd be nothing here. I mean, really, people who want to abolish taxes might as well just, go back to the Neolithic age.
Fuck those people, right? Am I right?
Well, I don't know about that, but anyway, my friend Houston Chamberlain asked me a question.
Houston!
Michael! Bowling?
Bowling. Actually, I'll tell you about bowling. So, we have evidence from the island of Malta of balls probably used for bocce ball 5,000 years ago. So bowling's been with us a very long time. And it's, I'm not terribly crazy about it.
Hey, Michael!
See what happens when I'm on stage before midnight? I'm like a fish on the shore.
Except there's 2 batteries in this thing.
This whole scene is I failed.
Why did my
Ryan.
dad leave, Michael?
What's that, Ryan?
Why did my dad leave?
Your dad left because he saw me take the stage. And he knew that if I'm on stage before midnight, this is just, okay, I'm going back to the windows, so thank you, everybody.
It was excellent. That's one of the best shows I've ever seen you do. Michael Garvin, everybody, give him a round of applause.
Here's your taxes.
Well, the show's going very well so
Hey,
far.
Tom,
I
let's
hope
try to
everybody's
sell
having a
some
good
of my
time.
shirts.
What's that?
Let's try to sell some of my
Oh,
shirts.
great. So, if you're loving the show as much as I am, You know you can always get a Tabernacle t-shirt. If you want to see what they look like on a really hot person, check out Daryl. Yeah, show it off. Are you wearing our shirt? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, look at that shirt on Daryl. Isn't that cool? Holy shit, it's Margot Servo heading into the bathroom. Good to see you, Margot. All right, I guess we'll find out if everything comes out okay. Anyway, we have them white on black, black on white, and we're actually thinking about adding color to the show. Anyone? Anyone? Is that funny? Is that out of date? Do I suck?
We don't use the word color anymore, Tom.
Well, anyway, the Tabernacle of Hedonism loves you. Doesn't matter who you are, how old you are, what your socioeconomic status is, your gender, your sexuality, your proclivity. We love everybody. As long as it's legal for you to get in here, we want you to be here. You can come in as a Muslim, a Jew, a Christian, non-denominational. You don't have to worship our God even. We're a church for everybody. We're better than that other. What's that church that claims to be for everybody? The universal, whatever that is.
Something or other?
Something or other? Yeah, that church does not have any drugs. I've been to that church. Not any fucking LSD bubbles. They don't have any punk shows in there. We're way better than every church in America, really, to be honest with you, and probably the free world.
Probably the world.
So, you're at the best church. You're at the best church. All right, they left. Let's see how much money they put in here. They put in a lot of money.
They were big tippers.
They put in like $7, these guys.
Tom, we can go to Checkers tonight. We can go to town at Checkers.
Yeah.
Buy another round of tequila shots.
I'm starting to think we may have to upscale ourselves and head over to the Taco Bell for the new Taco Bell meal.
What is it, Tom?
What is it? I don't know. Did they bring back the Taco Bell pizza?
Taco Bell has
El Vomit.
whatever it is, you're gonna regret in the morning.
First of all, Taco Bell has Mexican food now. I don't know if you know that. And that Mexican pizza, which is a traditional Mexican bullshit, whatever they make, flour tortilla, made out of I don't know what, with their weird canned bean stuff, and then a bunch of sour cream and that stuff, that American cheese food, and then they put it and they make it into a pizza, and they cut it with a pizza thing, and the first thing I think of in my mind is Viva la Mexico. The only time I would ever want to eat that is if I drank an entire bottle of mezcal, warm and all. Otherwise, I'd never want to eat that stuff, because it's coming out one way or the other, and it's coming out ugly. It ain't going to be in pizza shape, you know what I'm saying?
That name I told it the border. Because when you eat Taco Bell, you're gonna run for the border.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta go to the border real quick.
All right.
How was that Taco Bell?
Hey, were you doing humor tonight, or are you just sitting here? You are a comedian, I heard. Okay, well.
He is absolutely, he's one of the best comedians.
He is, weirdly enough. He actually is one of the best comedians.
Barely ever uses his phone. Okay,
But I mean, do you want to wait for some people, or do you want to do it for these folks?
What are you talking about?
Just kidding.
Like a lovely, lovely crowd.
I know, most people you've ever done comedy for, right? Is that right? Just kidding. We're all having fun here, ladies and gentlemen, all three of us. Hey, Alex, just for once, sit in the front.
No.
Come in the splash zone. I shouldn't have said it that way in this book. Come to,
The splash zone.
all right, never mind. What the fuck is this?
That's Buffalo Trace from me.
Oh, man, well, you can stay right where you are.
Okay, cheers.
This is going to make this show so good for me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
For us too.
I'm enjoying the show. I was hoping very few people would show up so we get the fuck out of here very quickly. However, I never want to sacrifice quality for doing a show up till 2 in the morning. And with that in mind, now we can welcome a truly gifted and funny comedian and a friend of mine, I hope now. Here he is, Houston Wells, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep it going. This is good.
Another crazy.
All right. Yeah, thanks for that theme song you played me in on. That was
Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, he called you out.
I know, I fucked that up.
On the job. One thing I love about Taco Bell is, oh shit, we already did all the material. Oh, man. They had a, I don't think they sell this item anymore. They sold something called a Mexi Melt. You remember that? The Mexi Melt? You know it's authentic when it's named after the country it's supposed to come from. Like, I wonder what the Amerimelt would be. What would that be? The Euro Melt. I don't know. I'm just fucking around up here. I was not here last week. I was really sick last week. Yeah, I know. Have you ever been too sick to masturbate? That's how sick I almost was.
Oh my God, that's it.
I don't think I could live up north in the wintertime. You guys shut up. You're the best. I couldn't live up north in the wintertime because you'd always hear about snowplows, and I hate the word snowplow because snowplow, they look like they should rhyme. It should be either snowplow or snowplow. But not snowplow, because it's the same problem, you just reverse it, yeah.
That's a good point.
I'll tell you, something really got my blood boiling yesterday. The door fell off my microwave. It's a thinker. It's a thinker. Some of these I saved just for you guys.
I had to think more about the snowplow.
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
No.
I don't know, bro.
You really don't get it?
Try it. Try it.
Never. I'll tell you what I'm sick of. I'm sick of being lied to. It feels like we're being lied to just constantly for the media, society, whatever. Here's an example. I ordered some fresh roasted coffee beans online because I'm a bougie asshole and that's what I do. And I ordered some fresh, and they sent me an email that said, "Good news, your coffee is on its way. Track the package here." So I clicked track the package and it said, "A label has been created."
Yep.
"My coffee's on its way." "Yes." "Really?" "No." It's like somebody saying the check's in the mail. "Really?" "Well, I bought a stamp." It's basically the message I'm getting close from.
Yes.
So, you want to hear some actual jokes? Okay, let's go with that. This is an actual headline that I read about the earthquake that just happened in Morocco, which was tragic, but it said, this is the actual headline, rescuers warn death toll may rise. That's not news. I mean, if the death toll fell, that would be news. Like, that would be interesting. Like, if the corpses were, like, dusting themselves off or whatever. Like, what happened? Really? What? Well, how long was I dead? Oh, I was just walking off. Actual news. My wife got one of those Keurig coffee makers. You know about the Keurig? You know what I'm talking about? The Keurig. You don't know what I'm talking about. Does anybody here know about the Keurig coffee maker?
I have one.
Yeah, and she sent me out to pick up some K-Cups. She sent me to the store to get some K-Cups. And I wish she'd specified the grocery store, because the people at Victoria's Secret were not amused. Thank you. I gotta tell you, I got a chocolate out of Shamrock. And that's pretty much made my night. I kind of want to kill it right there.
No, you gotta go.
Stupid euphemism. People saying making love and what they mean is having sex. That's a stupid, it's time to kill that. It's just stupid. You're not making anything. Well, I guess you are. You're making a mess. Someone's got to sleep in the love spot. I think we can just get rid of that. Actually, we could just sort of retrofit all of culture, you know? Go back in time. The sex boat. Sex, life's sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back on you because it's messy. Sex. I'm keeping going. I'm going to go with it.
Go.
Won't hurt anymore. No promises. All right. Moving on. That's the Love Boat theme song there. Heard that song, that old song by Aerosmith, Walk This Way. You remember Walk This Way? Walk this way, talk this way. There was 3 young ladies in the school gym locker, and I noticed they was looking at me. You remember that line?
Yeah.
3 young ladies in a school gym locker. I hope he meant locker room.
Right.
Because that's the difference between a hookup and a homicide. That's what that sounds like, yeah.
Triple homicide.
So, exactly, yeah. It's not a threesome, it's a, I don't know, an investigation.
They don't fit, I can tell you.
No, you can tell me. Thank you. All right. Take it from me. Take it from me. 3 young ladies in a locker doesn't work out. Better get a Volkswagen Beetle for that shit.
I saw them every which way and they just go.
You just said Sodom. Yeah.
No, I saw them.
I know. I was making a joke.
No,
I'm the jokester.
very quick.
So let me tell you a little something about myself. I am a dad. I have 3 children. And hold your applause to the end. I'm just kidding. Who gives a shit? I have 3 kids. My first 2 children were boys. And I remember when my wife was pregnant with our 3rd child, everybody said, oh, I bet you want a little girl, right? I bet you want a... And we said, we don't care, whatever, just as long as the child is healthy, whatever. So we go to get the ultrasound. We're at the doctor. We get the ultrasound. He goes, congratulations. You're having another boy. My wife and I high-five just right there, just unplanned completely, just the high-five, not the pregnancy. Also the pregnancy, but it didn't matter. Because you know why we were excited about having a 3rd boy? Because we know boys. We understood boys, and boys are simple. This is true. Boys are simple and girls are complicated. We didn't want that level of complication. And I can say this because I actually grew up with girls. I'm raising boys, but I'm the middle child between a younger sister and an older sister. And we all shared one bathroom. People say girls can't do science, really? Because that bathroom looks like a fucking meth lab. The bottles and the vials and the hot oil treatments, you know. I mean, I get it. I get it. Each sister needed her own, like, shampoos and conditioners and cream rinse and body wash and body spray and after bath splash and bath oil beads and maxi pads and mini pads and super mini maxis and eyeliner and lip liner and tooth polish and nail polish remover and bikini wax, Stride X, Q-tips, cotton balls, lip smackers, my ball, Vaseline, Maybelline, oh, go home burn. We didn't start the fire, everybody! I had a comb. Kept it hidden behind a loose tile in the shower. That's it, you guys. That's all I got for you. Thank you so much for letting me come up to my bladder.
I also had a comb. It was a knit comb. If you don't know what that is, look up pubic lice. But anyway, there we go. The show is moving on. We better hear some music at this point, don't you think, Jason? I think, are you ready to come on, or what do you think? Or should I do some other stuff?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Wow, this has been my favorite show so far. Holy shit, it's Riley Comic. What are you doing, man? I saw you earlier today. That's great. Good to see you.
Good to see you too,
I'm fucked up. How are you? You're not fucked up? Are you going to get a drink? So the comedy will be average? I'm just messing with you.
Fuck you.
I know, fuck you.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you, Riley.
Alright, you know what? This is the last time.
Clear out the pool table, please.
No, this is the last time. No, we're gonna do this. Get your head down, bitch.
Alright, I'm ready. I've been waiting on. Oh, is that it? You're done? Alright. Well, that was fast. Kind of what I heard. Alright, Jason, come on up here. Alright, get this shit out of the way. Whose fucking bullshit guitar is this? Oh, it's mine. Hey, don't get up under my junk. Alright, you can sit.
Keep my dick out your
Hey, put those on your ears. They don't make noise here. Okay? They don't make
It's a
noise.
safety blanket. I'm autistic.
Alright.
Fuck.
Alright. What's wrong with you? This fucking weirdo, man. This guy.
You hosted this show for 40 years. I'm the weirdo. Go fuck yourself.
That's a very good point. Thank you. Thank you. You're absolutely right. I acquiesce to your logic there. All right. Did we pass this thing around? Did people give us money? Reverend, do you remember if we did that?
You tried and then you gave up.
Yeah, they gave it like $19 already. It's pretty good. We're all going to Taco Bell, baby, after this. That Taco Bell Mexican authentic pizza. I can't wait.
Hey, bring a,
Right.
oh, right.
Oh, I did. There's Mike.
Hooray, Mike.
You want any bubbles?
No. That's like the last thing I use for a wet bubble to land on the wheel. This thing when it's turning and like make a spot in the rosin and then it goes.
I always thought wet bubbles dropping on an antique instrument was good. Not a good thing? Okay. Don't be looking at my fucking cover crack. All right.
I got two of this thing too.